Hi, you alright? Well, I am feeling totally re-energised after Lisa and Glenn's visit yesterday. We really enjoyed ourselves, and Lisa, even Dexter's excited, look. Excited, what you got? If you're anything like Anthony and myself, you've probably got a lot of hobbies and interests. In fact, at our civil ceremony, we even had a game of Anthony's Hobby Bingo. And this is why we're happy to tell you about this week's sponsor. This week's sponsor is Readly. Now, Readly is a digital magazine subscription service. That's easy for me to say. Now, once you've downloaded the app, which is a lot easier to do than say, to your tablet or to your mobile phone and device, you can access, wait for it, over 5,000 magazines and newspapers. Now, every hobby and every interest that we can think of and that we've looked at, we can find on here, whether it's camper vans, photography, art, even drone photography, also cookery, lifestyle, just everything that we can think of. The really good thing that we like about Readly is that it's non-paper, it's a digital magazine, so we've no clutter, and as you know, living on a narrowboat, space is a real premium. Another great thing about Readly, that once you've downloaded your magazines, you can actually read them offline. So if you're at the airport or like ourselves on the canal and you're in the middle of nowhere and there's no internet access, you can still read your favourite magazines. Readly even recommends magazines based on your interests and hobbies. And once you've found your favourite magazines, you can even bookmark them, and Readly will notify you when new issues are out, and you can even access back issues as well. Now, some of my favourite magazines are the photography and film magazines, and also the BBC wildlife magazines, and even art and narrowboat magazines. Anthony likes the cookery, the travel and the camper van subjects as well. Now, the offer that Readly have got for our viewers is 2 months completely free. All you've got to do is click on the link to this week's description, and after the 2 months it's just £7.99 a month, but you can cancel your subscription at any time. If you decide to have a look at Readly, please check it out and let us know what you think in the comments below. We're just taking our fenders off the side. We're actually going to cut them off because they're on the plastic ties at the moment, and some of the locks going up to Huddersfield are pretty narrow, so we believe I better go and set the camera up on the bow, and then I'm going to walk to the lift bridge number 1 with Dexter. This is Portland Basin, and here you can turn left towards Manchester and the Rochdale Canal, but today we're turning right onto the Huddersfield Narrow Canal. Well, it's living up to its reputation of being narrow. That was really narrow. We're now going through the Asda, well, is it through the Asda tunnel?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it goes under the road, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And then, does it actually go underneath Asda?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Shame we've not got time to do our shopping. I'll tell you what, the sun gods are shining down on us, because it was throwing it down when we decided to set off today, but we do need to get going.
Asda 1989.
Oh yeah.
It says on the bridge.
Bridge 31, which is the Asda tunnel. So it's not a bridge, is it? Dexter doesn't like tunnels, he's heading in already, bless him. That's quite nice actually, isn't it?
Yeah, really cool. Been quite muggy, hasn't it?
Yeah, very. We've had a bit of thunder, haven't we? A bit of lightning.
Yeah.
Was it frightening?
Yeah.
Very, very. It was quite good actually where we were moored. Apart from, there was a big house down the valley which was gorgeous, but they had 2 guard dogs that were quite loud. And then opposite, a cockerel crowing away at 5 o'clock in the morning.
It's usually you crowing away at 5 o'clock in the morning.
I'll be waking you at 5 o'clock in the morning if you carry on.
Oh, you know that little boat?
Which one?
That little rowing boat. Did you see it on the, so she went towards the boat from the swing bridge?
Oh yeah.
It was on the left and outside that house. It was like a bit dilapidated. As I was setting off, she went, "You've not seen a rowing boat, have you? Somebody's pinched it." No.
They would have had to go into a garden, wouldn't they?
Well, unless they just managed to get along the bank, because you probably get to it from that car park.
Yeah.
But yeah, somebody's stolen a rowing boat.
That tunnel was a bit like yesterday. It started off in a dark place with a couple of comments on YouTube, but it'd been a bit of a rough week really, and it got to me and it shouldn't have done. And Anthony said I need to toughen up.
You do. You just need to let things go.
I do, yeah.
And put things into perspective.
Definitely.
That was one comment amongst the
400 lovely ones.
Yeah, that we receive most weeks. And
oh yeah, so thank you to all those people that gave their support on Twitter. We're not going to give up the channel. We're not going to stop doing the vlogs. We had loads of support from the Foxes, from Lisa,
Kath and Anna-Marie, Lisa,
and Glenn from Life Full of Meaning, Kath and Anna-Marie, as Anthony said, David from Cruising the Cut.
Thank you guys, it did mean a lot.
It did.
And it meant a lot for all our regular viewers that like put messages of support as well.
I know. So we're very lucky, aren't we, because we've got a real loyal
Finkel
following of viewers, And then I did a magic show on Saturday, which really lifted my spirits. Couldn't wait to get back to the boat. I had all those lovely messages to read. And then on Sunday, Lisa and Glenn.
Oh, yeah.
We were quite upset when they left. Because
we watched them for such a long time as well. Well before we got our boat. And she's just so positive. She really cheered my Sundays up. And so to meet them in person, and they always say never meet your heroes, not really a hero, but obviously we've watched them, but she actually lived up to exactly how she is on a vlog, so
if not even nicer. Is that possible? And
Glenn's dead chatty. I just you can't get a word in, but he was really nice,
a bit like us. But Lisa was saying she was the shyest kid in school, which we can't believe, but she's so full of life, full of energy,
as her channel suggests.
And if you've not seen her channel, A Life Full of Meaning, check it out. We love it. So we put our waterproofs on to go out, and it's absolutely roasting, so we're really lucky.
Took them off.
Yeah, I'm going to have to take my waterproof trousers off. So yeah, feeling re-energised. I've had 2 school shows today, and they were absolutely lovely in Wythenshawe. So I know we've got a regular viewer who works at that school, and it's Vicky. I just want to say the kids were an absolute credit to the teachers and the head. So well behaved, so polite, and they just seem to love the magic show, which is nice. Sunny's back on. So yeah, life is good.
I can't believe it.
Is that a blackbird? Oh yeah, there's a blackbird singing just to our left.
Jokers to the right.
It's our first time on the Huddersfield Canal.
Yeah, there's been some loads of people have said it's really difficult to find places to moor. So we had a couple of guys that we've met. Firstly at Boothstown, Ulrika, and is it Mike or John? I'm really sorry. I remember Ulrika, I'm rubbish with names, but they came round one evening when we were at Boltworth, and mark some spots off on the map for us.
Where we could
So,
moor and where
thank
to
you
fill up
guys.
with water, yeah. And they gave us a Hebble stick,
Oh yeah?
Calder and Hebble
Yeah.
stick. If you don't know about that, we'll explain that later on in a future vlog, but we will need it for some of the locks. We also need to order, while I think on, a cartridge for one of the life vests if we go on the river, because the life jacket accidentally inflated.
Yeah. The bow locker got wet, didn't it?
Yeah, ages ago.
Or the gas locker rather. Nice.
That looks like my magic prop that I decorated, that substitution trunk. Any magicians out there will know what a substitution trunk is. If you want to see a fabulous illusion, search YouTube for the Pendragons and the substitution trunk. I've seen it in real life and it looked like real magic. Oh, this is nice and cool. I think it's about 18 Celsius today, but because we've had storms, it feels really muggy, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But we're not complaining. We love a storm. We love muggy weather.
I do love the storm actually.
I like storms. Doesn't bother Dexter either, does it?
No, listen, so chilly.
This is ridiculous. I've got all my weight on this lock. I can't open this paddle. How's somebody frail supposed to manage this? Fully open these two gate paddles and I'm absolutely exhausted. Glad I got it changed. I think Anthony can do some of these locks today. I've been working. We were umming and ahhing, weren't we, whether to stay where we were for another week.
Yeah, well we run out of water, weren't we?
Yeah, we needed water, and I've got shows this weekend, so this is really only our opportunity to move. It's going to be much easier when we retire, isn't it? And as you can probably guess, Anthony retires miles before me.
Only because I've worked hard and able to retire early.
I've quite enjoyed doing shows. I think it's done me good to have a break. I think it's like any job, isn't it? It becomes a bit repetitive. It's nice to have a change. Still dying to do more art though.
Stop talking about it.
Do it now. You'll have to do all the locks single-handed then.
Right.
I'm working on a commission at the moment. I'll probably show you a time lapse. It's only the second time I've drawn a person.
Are you allowed to show the time lapse? It's not for a present.
It is, but I can show it in a future vlog, can't I? Yes, but I'm really pleased with the results so far.
I'm quite impressed actually.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
The time lapse is really good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I think we've got a lot coming up. I'll get my boots on. Did I say a lot coming up?
Yeah.
A lot coming up. Too much excitement yesterday. can't speak.
Oh, it's open.
Oh, fabulous.
Is it? The gate's open?
Yeah.
You need to get out, because I'm going to close the army.
I know.
Why are the gates open?
It could be overflowing. We'll see in a minute. I think we need the binoculars.
It's a real shame these old buildings go into rack and ruin.
We're swapping over. I'm tired. It's very warm. Okay. What did you say? Right. Careful if you're walking over. If you're walking around. It's not slippery. Could have stepped over here. Alright. A bit worried. There's a couple of families of geese here blocking the entrance to this lock. I don't want them to go into it. No, it seems to be clearing out the way, I hope. Nice to see somebody else doing all the work. I'll just let him do a couple, then I'll take over. It's exhausting doing magic shows. And it just signalled to let me, to ask me if I wanted to carry on filling, which is fine. And here we go, as the Grace Brothers said, going up. We're not far from Ashton Line town centre by the Tesco. As soon as we get to Waterpoint, if there's nobody waiting, we'll fill up, put the washing machine on and get a shower. Very quiet today. It's probably good moving on a Monday. You wanting to get off, lad? Yeah. I'll do one more, and then you can swap over again if you want. Yeah. okay walking up to the next one? See you in a minute. Cooled down a bit, that's nice. Should let Anthony do a few more looks. And I'll be honest, probably is slightly better at the tiller than I am. Only slightly. That's more or less sit down to get under those trees. These mills behind me look absolutely stunning. I wish I had time to do some photography. It's like the mills you see in the Batman movies or the old New York scenes. Passing a boatyard. You alright? Oh, cheers. I have to keep cleaning it though. Boat builder goes mad if I don't keep it clean. That is some tall chimney. You'll see it behind me when I pass. Look at me up there. Decide whether Birds and Ernie or Cookie Monster were my favourite. Maybe you won't see that chimney behind me. Some branches there. The boat's not scratched. Oh, I don't like this. So we're going over the river. Still silent. We're not that far from Staley Bridge and the town centre, where you can moor right outside Tesco, but we decided to carry on. Nice outlook, isn't it? Well, you would think we're in the middle of nowhere. It's a nice row of terraced houses there.
All stone built, aren't they?
Yeah. I think that's the weirdest approach to a lock that we've come across. Right under a pylon, with about 20 to 30 centimetres, if that, each side of the boat. And no lock landing as such. Anthony just climbed on the roof and walked ahead to set the lock. Yeah, check this pylon out behind us. Massive. Oh, lock's open. Off we go. Well, it's 5:30 and we've arrived at Millbrook. You've got all the facilities here, toilets, showers and water. Excellent. We've made our water last nearly 3 weeks. And we're the only people here. Very quiet. Tell you what, this is the best water pressure we've come across. Someone's tired. Well, that's it for this week. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for notifications. Also, don't forget to check out that great offer from Readly where you can get 2 months completely free. All you've got to do is click on the link in the description to this week's vlog. In next week's vlog, I cook, I get out and do some photography in the local area, catch up with some art commissions, and we make our way north to Mossley through the very lovely but very narrow locks. Thanks for watching, have a great week.